Kazakhstan's activities in the United Nations Security Council gain recognition by experienced UN officials. Experts believe that Kazakhstan helped countries resolve complex political issues. Former chief of the UN Security Council Affairs Branch, Lorraine Sievers, believes that Kazakhstan made a significant contribution to the establishment of the friendship bridge between the countries. The author of the Procedure of the UN Security Council considers professionalism and creativity as the main features of Kazakhstan's term in the Council. According to Lorraine Sievers, Kazakhstan's efforts in the UN Security Council should be continued.
I myself have been with the United Nations for many, many years. And so when a country comes that is going to take a seat on the Security Council for the first time, there's always a great deal of interest. What is their perspective going to be? What is their contribution going to be? In the case of Kazakhstan, right away they held the Security Council presidency, which is a very important position to make a statement about who you are and what your priorities are. And I believe it's very important to know that the very first thing that Kazakhstan did was initiate a new ceremony that would introduce all the new members officially to the Security Council. I think that Kazakhstan, owing to its precise geography and to its history, brought very important priorities to the Council: disarmament and the concerns of Central Asia.
American national David Valera praises Kazakhstan's global initiatives. The businessman calls himself a Kazakh and shares Kazakhstan's major achievements over the past years with others.
Number one, you've been admitted into the World Trade Organization. In addition to that, you've also been admitted into the United Nations as a non-permanent member, beating out countries like Thailand and Italy. This year alone, you greeted a record amount of tourists. You opened up the Astana International Financial Center. And you've launched several amazing projects to reform the country and bring it to the forefront of modern society. So Kazakhstan has changed dramatically in the last 10 years. In the last year, one of the things that I think is very, very special about Kazakhstan changing in the last 10 years is how you're able to adopt to being a modern society, but at the same time, you're able to preserve your cultural integrity.
Renewable facilities are emerging in all regions of Kazakhstan. Officials in Turkestan region are planning to build a solar power plant with a capacity of 14 megawatts. The local government in Jetusay district allocated 10 hectares of land, preparing a design and estimate documentation and negotiating with foreign investors. The concept of transitioning to the green economy is being successfully implemented in the region. There are 4 solar power plants with a capacity of 6.5 megawatts operating there. In order to build the new power plant, we are negotiating with investors from Russia. We also consider involving other foreign investors. The new plant will give us the opportunity to provide electricity to 3 districts, Jetusay, Keles and Maktaral districts. Specialists in North Kazakhstan region installed about 100 biofuel boilers fueled by straw over the past 4 years. The local officials are planning to set up 30 more biofuel boilers in 2019. This year, we are set to connect more than 50 facilities to the biofuel equipment, including 32 public organizations such as schools, kindergartens, and houses. Alternative power sources allowed saving more than 150 million tenge over the years of operation in North Kazakhstan region. Next year, the number of such boilers will be increased, especially in the rural areas. Astana hosted the Central Asia Renewable Energy Summit. The agenda covered developments such as digital transformation of the green economy, implementation of new technologies, and strengthening of cooperation in alternative energy development. The event was attended by Central Asian officials as well as foreign investors, including Chinese business people. We are building several projects in Kazakhstan, including 2 power plants. One of the projects is a solar power plant in Almaty region with the capacity of 100 megawatts, and another plant is the 30 megawatt solar power plant in East Kazakhstan region. We We want to find new partners in Kazakhstan and other countries, particularly in Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan.
И в других странах, особенно в Узбекистане, в Киргизстане.
Kyrgyzstan's power sector is primarily based on hydroelectric power. However, experts believe that the republic has potential of developing other alternative energy sources. Kyrgyzstan is currently seeking new ways of enhancing the country's sustainable development and power security.
Очень много предложений поступает от китайских инвесторов, от китайских компаний, которые...
We have many cooperation offers from the Chinese investors and companies, which are very active in our market. We are currently exchanging information with the Kazakh partners, but we want to adopt some regulatory procedures regarding renewable energy implementation, which are in place in Kazakhstan and which we don't have. We are particularly interested in the auctioning procedures and projects. We are interested in cooperating with China on transfer of modern renewable energy technologies and equipment.
Заинтересованность в поставке современных технологий и оборудования для ВИЭ.
According to Kazakhstan's Renewable Energy Association, the share of renewable energy in the total volume of Kazakhstan's energy production increased by 1.3% last year. Kazakhstan is set to increase the value up to 3% by next year and to 30% by 2030.
Я считаю, что эту цель мы достигнем в плотном сотрудничестве.
I believe that we achieved our goals due to close cooperation with the Energy Ministry and businesses. The Energy Ministry as a government body develops law and bylaws which are approved by the parliament, while the businesses implement them. Therefore, we always urge the government agencies to cooperate closer with the businesses. The summit organizers are planning to hold the renewable energy event on a regular basis and attract more countries for the summit next year. Kyrgyzstan marks the Ak Kalpak Day on March 5th every year. The Kyrgyz traditional men's hat is one of the main national symbols of the Kyrgyz people, which is why the country holds wide-scale celebrations on the Ak Kalpak Day. Celebratory events are held throughout Kyrgyzstan during the holiday. According to the ancient traditions, Ak Kalpak is an integral part of traditional menswear, which men should wear in any season.
Қалпақты мындай жасалыш жағынан алып қарағанда, бұл негізінен 4 тілім, 3 бұрыштық 4 тілім.
Ak kalpaks are made of white felt and consists of 4 wedge-like pieces of cloth. The upper part of the Ak kalpak, where all 4 wedges come together, is similar to the shanirak or the yurtsis crown. Therefore, the headgear has a significant importance and has a long history. Such hats are worn by both Kyrgyz and the Karakalpaks.
Немелері бар. Мұны шол айқалыштықта абдан чоң тарих жатады.
The Ak kalpaks have more than 700 years of history. The headwear has always been an essential piece worn by Kyrgyz men. In ancient times, Ak kalpaks reflected the social status of the owner. Thus, children wore Ak kalpaks with green borders, while the hats with red borders were designed for young men. Married men had to wear Ak kalpaks with black borders. The elders and the wise men of the Kyrgyz tribes used to wear white hats decorated with traditional ornaments, which have a separate term in Kyrgyz, bakay kalpak.
Ак калпактын кыргыздар үчүн мааниси өтө чоң. Бул биздин өзүбүздүн ким экенибизди билдирет. Аны ак калпакты кийизден, ак кийизден жасап туруп, ар бир эркек
Ak kalpaks are very important for the Kyrgyz people. These hats are our national symbol and part of our identity. Based on the traditions of our ancestors, men should always wear Ak kalpaks on their heads, and the hats should never be placed low. Ak kalpaks should never be tossed down on the ground or stamped on. There is a Kyrgyz saying, "I wish the Ak kalpak never leaves your head."
Бул болсо, ак калпактын бул символикалык мааниси, адамдын сенин ден соолукта болгон, дайыма сен эл арасында абийириң болсун, ак калпагың башыңдан түшпөсүн деген мааниде.
Ak kalpak, as the material symbol of the Kyrgyz culture, may soon be granted an official status in Kyrgyzstan. The draft law on the status of Ak kalpaks is currently considered by the Kyrgyz parliament, and the document may soon be approved by the lawmakers. Kazakh resorts are attracting more tourists. Health improvement facilities in Sarıgaş are famous for their services in Turkestan region and abroad. The local sanatoriums are visited by tourists from many countries, including Central Asia. The resort village of Kokterek has more than 40 sanatoriums, where annually more than 90,000 people receive treatment and other health improvement services. 4 new health centers were opened last year, and 2 more centers will start operating this year.
Қасиетті Сарыағаш суы Құдайдың берген бір ғажайып дүниесі бұл.
The mineral water in Sarıgaş is good for health. I have been vacationing here regularly since 1978. The water is good for the stomach, digestion, liver and kidneys.
Бүйрекке жақсы ем жасалатын су.
I arrived at the sanatorium a week ago and already feel the effect of the treatment. The healing mineral water is located here in Sarıgaş. The staff consists of the experienced specialists who are very friendly and attentive to all of us. Health improvement centers in Sarıgaş district treat a wide range of health issues such as digestive and nervous system disorders, skin diseases and joint pain. According to doctors, patients recover faster due to the local mineral water, which contains a variety of beneficial elements.
Kurort емінің дәріден айырмашылығы ол адамның мынау бейімделу механизмдері арқылы әсер етеді.
The resort treatment differs from the conventional treatment because we affect people's health through adaptation. People drink mineral water, take a bath, and as a result, their blood circulation and nervous system improves. The treatment usually lasts for 2 weeks.
Жақсарып, созылмалы ауруларға қарсы күрес ашып, қадам жасайды.
Kazakhstan's health improvement facilities and resorts attract foreign tourists with a variety of health services and the affordable price, and also provide a unique opportunity to visit a historical site of the land of the Great Steppe. Innovative developments by Kazakh school students will be beneficial for everyday life. For example, an innovation by a 9th grade student, Elamir Kadir Galeyev, is designed for blind people. The program can identify and name objects with the help of the camera set on hand. This is a test model, but the young innovator believes that the device will become useful and will be widely used in the future.
В данном проекте я использую искусственный интеллект, нейронные сети.
In this project, I use artificial intelligence, neural networks, and TensorFlow, which is a program unit which allows to simplify the work and improve the quality. I use the Python programming language. I uploaded some objects which the program can accurately identify.
Загрузил некоторые предметы, которые уже программа сможет распознавать.
Meanwhile, some students work on their developments after the school finishes. They won several competitions with their green energy projects. Student of Nazarbayev Intellectual School, Sabina Iskakova, is one of the competition winners. The young researcher is developing new fertilizers for farmers. The student developed safe organic fertilizers to grow cucumbers.
Оның құрамында пияз қабығының қайнатпасы.
I am currently working on an organic fertilizer which doesn't contain GMOs. It includes the onion skin, eggshell, sugar, tea, and yeast. Application of organic fertilizers will help to discard the use of harmful chemicals.
Зиян келтіретін химикаттардың бас тартуға алады.
All of these projects are based on practicality. Like, can they really be put into use? Can they help?
The intellectual school students developed about 100 projects. The teachers believe that the projects will contribute to the Kazakh scientific development. Digital modernization will improve Kazakhstan's data management and information technology sector. However, in order to improve people's physical health and promote the cultural education, the art of dancing bears a special importance. There are many people contributing to the development of the sector with their natural talents and hard work. The winner of the 100 New Faces of Kazakhstan project, Anvara Sadikova, is one of them. She is a senior teacher at the Kazakh State Academy of Choreography. The dance teacher became involved in the profession for personal reasons. In the past, internationally known famous dancer Mahmoud Isimbayev gave a concert in Balkhash city. After the performance was over, my mother asked me to go to the stage to give him flowers. When I gave the flowers to the dancer, he lifted me and kissed me on the forehead. My mother believes that this was a blessing. Anvara Sadikova developed her passion for dance into a profession. The young dancer recently started teaching students. The dance teacher, who is promoting the Kazakh dance in the world, introduced a new term, Neo-Kazakh choreography, creating new forms of the Kazakh dance. She is a wonderful teacher because she is doing her best to be kind to us. She is focused on preserving the Kazakh style in dancing and at the same time follows the academic techniques. Anvara Sadikova is teaching the Kazakh dance to her students and she also promotes it among her readers. She wrote about 20 dance-related scientific articles and scripts to 3 films. One of the films was chosen as the winner of the Kulagir National Cinema Award. The film's main idea was to provide an insight into the work performed by personalities who contributed to the professional dance development. Anvara Sadikova put much effort to promote the Kazakh traditional dance as she educated more than 100 students, including those who won international awards and recognition. The dance teacher believes that choosing dancing as a profession was the right decision. The second season of the historical series, The Kazakh Khanate, The Golden Throne, will be released this month. The new episodes will focus on battles to defend the Kazakh land. The filming took place in Almaty region and South Kazakhstan region, where the crew recreated the headquarters of Jibek and Jibek Khans. The key scenes were filmed in Turkestan and Taraz. According to film director Rustem Abdurashev, the second season will reveal the important events leading to the establishment of the Kazakh Khanate, including the conquest of the Saganak city, which is an economic and historical center of the Great Steppe. The series unfolds around these events and consists of 10 episodes.
Jibek пен Керей деп атырмыз ғой. Егер осы екі үлкен тарихи тұлғаның
Kerey and Jibek Khans are the central characters, who are the 2 great historical figures, the pride and courage of the Kazakh people. The storyline also includes Kasım and Burunduk Khans. I think that the second season has more action and adventures. I believe that the audience will like the plot twists.
жағынан әлдеқайда сондай бір қызық оқиға толы кино болайын деп тұр.
Kwanishbayev Kazakh Music and Drama Theatre presented a new performance celebrating love, which overcomes borders and obstacles. This time, the theatre professionals staged the famous Middle Eastern love story of Layla and Majnun, the tragic story of undying love. The performance, which is being staged for the first time in Kazakhstan, is based on a poem by outstanding medieval poet and philosopher Nizami Ganjavi. The production was directed by a well-known playwright and actor, Barzu Abdurazakov, who arrived from Tajikistan.
I
was very lucky to work with a unique team of professionals for the Layla and Majnun performance. The production staff grasped everything they were told and were very united during preparation and performance. The crew of the Kwanishbayev Kazakh Music and Drama Theatre surpassed all my expectations. I am very grateful to them for their work.
Majnun деген бұл гений деп айтылады. Жалпы гений. Моцарт болсын, Бах болсын,
Despite what people said about him, Majnun was a genius in his own way. In fact, talented people such as Mozart and Bach expressed their feelings through their works, such as poems and songs. The famous Romeo and Juliet were written 400 years after Layla and Majnun was written. Therefore, this work is a special event for us. With the performance, the producers aimed to demonstrate the power of love, which is able to bring the best qualities in people and improvements in the society. The theatre professionals opined that there are outstanding love stories in every era.